Good Sunday afternoon, everyone. I hope this day finds everyone doing well. Before you come in the chat, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video. So, I was out yesterday and found a few things that I thought were kind of nice. So, I picked those up and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of information about this cutie that I had. Hey, Bruce, welcome in. That I had found out about her. Isn't she adorable? Thank you, Bruce, for coming in. Hey, Lenore, welcome in. And her name is Tammy. So the name is on the back of the neck. Tammy was in the 1990s. There was this company before Build-A-Bear. So they sold, what they did was you started out with a cloth body. You did purchase the arms and everything, and I guess the head and the wig that you chose, or and then you could have a choice of what color eyes that she had. And of course, the legs are exactly the same way. So this was kind of the 1990s before Build-A-Bear became what it is today. I'm not for sure if this is her original dress, but I would be willing to bet it was. She's adorable, and she is from 1990. I don't know. I thought about keeping her myself. She's so cute. So once I get her hair. But I did Google this and I saw the dolls, with different colored hair, and I think she's adorable. And when I first seen her, I had to laugh by the expression on her face. So I picked her up and brought her home with me. Say hello, Tammy. Hello. So there she is. Everyone else has a mascot, and why can't I? Thank you, Bruce. Hey, Mary Lisa, welcome in. I've sent you a couple of emails and wonder if the wrong email address. Here's my email address. Let me put this in the chat. This is, hey, Jeffrey, welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. Then we'll double the confirmation there that sometimes people, my last name is Bradford. Sometimes people put a D in there, and that's quite common. So if that happened, that's all right. But yes, it's a Bradford, not Bradford. But anyway, I might have her as a mascot because she's so cute. You're welcome, Mary. Welcome in, everyone, because she's so cute. Now, I will tell you my next auction will be on a Thursday because Laura Designs Laura has a live coming up, so I don't want to interrupt with that. And she is my mod. I used to do, then I realized that's okay, Bruce. It is a common mistake, and that's Bruce. Do these look familiar? Hey, Nana, welcome in. Good to see you, Jeffrey. I hope you're doing well. I just have a mismatch of things on. These are from Bruden's Treasure Chest. This is from Raven's Chest Doug. That right here, which is a ruby, is from Leslie Black Dog Vintage. That's Praisiolite. That's mine, accompanied with a Swarovski. Next in line from T's Jewelry, the Praisiolite in the middle is mine, and the pearls are from Denim to Diamonds. And of course, I never go anywhere without my Designs Laura, and that is from Kirsten Red Resale. Hi, Mama Chola. Yay, I'm glad you're here. So I always wear, I'm going to have to add an extender to this because the clasp is a little fussy. So I do have some extenders where you can just boom, it's there. So my husband did put it on. It's beautiful pink crystal. And I thought I would wear the merengue shirt today with all the flowers on it. Hey, Face the Ace, welcome in. So good to see you guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Oh my goodness, Nana, I'm going to have to catch that. There's nothing more exciting than a jewelry unboxing. Thank you, Lenore, and welcome in, welcome in. But she may be my mascot unless somebody wants to talk her out of me. But yes, this little girl here, her name is Tammy, which will be featured in my next thumbnail that's coming out. But she's from the 1990s before the Build-A-Bear craze took place. Thank you. And all of her pieces here, you have to purchase those. And there were different dolls with different colored eyes, and the hair is really good quality. And you could get the head with whatever color you wanted. Started to put a bow in her hair, but I couldn't find it. But and she, when I first looked at her, I kind of had to laugh because look at that expression. So she just might be my mascot. Isn't she adorable? The hair on her is really quality, and she's just as cute as a button. So let's get started. It's good to see everyone out there, and thank you so much for being here. And I picked this up. There are condition issues, but it says the best thing to hold on to in life is each other. And look who it is, the Queen. There are condition issues, but I did not care because I felt like that'll probably go up on the wall that this was a wonderful thing to keep in mind. And that is so true. I've got a big picture of her also by herself. So I'm sure that thank you. I'm sure this is from Breakfast at Tiffany's. And I had to have it in my favorite color. But, that's a good thing. The best thing to hold on to in life is each other because we do need each other, right? So let's put this over here. And yes, I am, Jeffrey, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, Jeffrey's really sweet. And Lenore, could you drop some of these people in the chats like Face the Ace, Bruce, Jeffrey's channel, and everyone that has a channel in here, please? Oh, you bet she is. She was full of class and sophistication. More teapots abounding. I had taco bake, and I think it's trying to talk back. So, where do we go? I didn't even Google this bowl because I could tell it was old, and I hope my charger fizzled out. And I need to get a new cord because these others are not cutting it. But anywho, let's put her right there where she can watch the chat. Everybody's got to have a mascot, right? Look at this one, guys. This is really beautiful. I don't know. I'm sure it has a name behind it. I'm almost sure. Look at that. Notice the ruffling, and I don't really know. Okay, face the ace. Tammy's feelings have been hurt, but I did put her over there. Just saying. No, I'm kidding. I didn't Google this because I knew it was something special I could tell. Tammy said, when you wake up, when you're waking suddenly in the night, when you look under your bed, you'll see her face. No, I'm kidding. But isn't that a beauty? Even Googled it. You know, some people just do not like dolls. I got a really neat, I got some old dolls downstairs. I love dolls. We'll see what we got here, folks. She's over there and she said, I just might turn into Chucky for that comment. I'm messing with you. So, I have never come across the Chucky doll, and if I did, I wouldn't buy it because it's kind of creepy. That is creepy for sure. Chucky, hey Perla, honey, welcome in. And Lenore, would you drop Perla's channel, please? And it's good to see you, Perla. I was in Erin Proctor's auction last night, and she was in there. She's really sweet, and everyone always needs those extra subscribers. So if you don't mind, I'm sorry, I don't like dolls. I have never, they creep me out. I did not have a Barbie doll. I'm sorry, I feel bad for the same, but it's, well, Mama Chola, you know, you're welcome, Perla. We're all different. My daughter don't like dolls. She don't neither. But I've got a really amazing doll downstairs. It's got some age on her. Oh my goodness, guys. So what this is, it is an intricate Flores pattern with this central starburst design and radiating diamond cuts. It is made of 24% lead crystal, Belek crystal, and was manufactured in Germany. When I seen it, I didn't have to think about it because I knew. But it said this is a NACHTMANN Florens. Now, something that I noticed, Perla, she also likes the vintage things. So, Perla, if you want your appetite whet for vintage glass, you'll find it right here. Right, guys? I've sold more than my share. 8 inches across. Hello, Francis. Welcome in, sweetie. Good to see you. 4 inches deep. But this is a Notchman Flores clear crystal glass bowl. And it is spectacular. Just saying. Hey, bird on a wire. Welcome in, sweetie. Welcome in. So we will place this over here. Guys, my room is getting better up here. Is it perfect? No. And welcome in, Deb. Is it perfect? It's far from it. But, you know, when you have a house and you have things to do, you have things to pack. By the way, everyone will get, their invoices will be out today. And as soon as you pay, they go out the door to the post office, which is 2 blocks from my house. So never fear. Because usually, once something is paid for, I want it gone. Because, you know, that's just me. It just bothers me to have things lingering in my home that people pay for. So that's how I roll. So, now, I know picnic season is over, but this I couldn't pass up. And I think it does Oh my God, you guys. They're supposed to love Top Jen. Thank you. I thrifted this, guys. This is thrifted. But I bought a jewelry box that's 4 foot tall and I paid for it. It's really pretty. So now I have to get that in the house. But I'm like, I've got 5 jewelry boxes, big ones, and I just had to have it. Not only is it nice for jewelry, it makes a nice piece, a decorative piece in a room, so I couldn't pass it up. So, check this out, guys. I know picnic season is over, but what a beautiful picnic basket is this? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You can kind of just get lost in that scenery. Thank you, Lenore. Isn't it beautiful? That's what drew me to it. Lenore, could you drop Mama Chola's link, please? Thank you very much. And here, I mean, this thing is nice. There's your hinges right there. Here's your bottom. And here is your, I just thought, I know picnic season, but still, we will still have warm weather. Hey, Sissy. Welcome in, Sissy Winks. We will still have warm weather yet. And here is the inside of this thing. But what drew me to it is that it had the most beautiful, thank you, the most beautiful painting on top. It, wait a minute here. Oh my goodness, do we have a signature? I got so excited about the picture. I just totally. Hey, Tanya, welcome in. It says Ruth Robinson is the artist. Now, this just could have been an ordinary person, and there's Blue Rose Lady. Welcome in. This could have just been an ordinary person, but since they do nice work, she signed it right there on the bottom, right there. But I just thought it was beautiful, and it's in relatively good condition. And yeah, I'm sorry, Mama Chola. I should have had them drop your link. Shame on me. Sorry about that, sweetie. Look how beautiful that is. I mean, this could be used as a sewing basket. If you knit or crochet, it would be nice with yarn in it and things like that. Tanya, I got, when Doug gets his package, there's something in it for you as well. But I thought it was beautiful, and I'll tell you how big it'll be. I'm full of surprises, right? But they're always good surprises, and this is 13 1/4 inches long, guys. And this will be going up Thursday. I'll tell you the depth, and welcome in everyone. Hey, Lenore, could you drop the link to Tanya's live coming up really soon? Tanya will be on today, and I think it's 5 Eastern because she lives in a different time zone. And if you would drop that, I would really appreciate it. I think supporting the people is very important. I really do. And Tanya is all what I would have you drop it regardless, but Tanya is always coming to people's chats, supporting them, and I really appreciate, can't talk, appreciate that. So she's a wonderful lady, a good supporter. And we're looking at about 7.5 inches deep. I mean, this could be used for other things. It wouldn't have to be used sewing box. I was a little twisted, right there. And again, welcome in everyone. You close the lid and you got your handles. It's in wonderful condition. And look at that pattern going on. Isn't that beautiful? I just had to get it. So, with that being said, let's move on to some other things. Okay, what did I do with that other bag that was in my chair when I come up here? All right, I know I had two bags. Now, where'd it go? I know I need one. Hang on just a second, guys. Aha, there it is. I knew I had another bag. I wasn't going to have you guys come up in here to see peanuts, if you know what I mean. And since Tanya just came in, I wanted her to see this. And how true is this? The best thing to hold on to in life is each other. We have condition issues, but I don't really care because I love the Katharine Hepburn thing going on there. And that'll be going up on the wall, I'm sure. I do have a huge picture of her, probably a repop, but I just felt like what a wonderful saying, and how true is that, guys? That's really, really true. I also found this crucifix, and the reason why I bought it is because it has like a mother. This is almost like mother of pearl finish. And that's why I bought it. I thought it was really neat. It could have some age to it. I don't know. But, it does have that. I liked it. I was drawn to it. So I picked him up. He appears to be a little on the loose side, but isn't that neat? Yes, well, Mama Chola, I'm sure that you are a good person. Well, we're all a little crazy at times, so I say if there's one thing about life, guys. You know, I try not to be blunt. You're probably out there cracking up, but I feel like if you don't say it, no one will. So sometimes it's best to say it a little eloquently and move on, right? I don't count that part, laugh out loud. I like being a little crazy. Yeah, being crazy is fun, right? And I'm not saying to be unkind to people, but just don't take their bull. The old saying, my cow just died and I don't need your bull. So, but anyway, we try to be nice because that's what we should be. And this is amazing. It doesn't have a. I saw this and I felt like the price was pretty good. And this says threshold porcelain from Indonesia. So naturally, they have that top held down on that with tape. Usually, guys, if I get something that they've taped down and it's got a gold gilding or something, I usually soak that off because if you pull it off, guess what's coming with it? And there you've done ruined your piece. So this is what it says, if I can hold it straight. Threshold porcelain. Indonesia. And there was an additional piece that came with this. I know it's not fancy or nothing like that, but I felt like, see, oh, I know why I bought this. I know why I bought it now. So it appears that it goes together, but this is Gina Group LLC. And it's got some French va au micro on des eight lave vaisselle, and that is French, fabrique in China, and what that means, China. But I felt like, of course, Gina is spelled totally different. But this comes apart, guys. I might, since there's no gilding on this, I'll show you. And I just thought it was really neat. I mean, if you're sticky tape, if you're into, I think it's beautiful regardless. And even though it's not marked by the same company, it's still very nice. Once I get the tape off of it, they tape like I do. I see, there we go. So you have your little teapot, and you never have to worry about your cup because it is connected and it sits in the teapot. Here's the inside of it. Pretty clean, I think. Your tea, and thank you, Facey Ace, and have your cup. I'm sure you guys have seen these before, already connected. However, they match. So I had to get that for what they was selling that for. Couldn't leave that behind. Looked like 1930. This is made very well. And I picked up the smaller piece first, and I thought, but then it's spelled Gina, but my name was on it, and I couldn't resist. So it's dishwasher safe, microwave safe. So there's that. I thought that was pretty neat. Next. I saw this the last time, and I was kind of debating, do I or don't I? And I decided I will. So look at that. And for what was on it, I felt like was really reasonable. So I picked it up. I know some of my buyers that have things in that great motif, and it just happened to turn out that way. So I thought this was lovely on the bottom, the little ruffled edge right there. I didn't Google it, but I'm getting ready to. I mean, this is a beautiful piece, and don't know what it is yet, but we're going to find out. I happen to be lucky to be able to use a one thrift source, and there's Johnny. John Ace wants to order 70 of these. Ace, if I send you an invoice and you don't pay up, I'm sending Johnny after you. Good morning, Johnny. I'm messing with you, Ace. You're okay. You're safe. I don't have 70 of them. So you are absolutely safe on that count. I usually try not to buy repeats, but sometimes I do get things that. What is that? A large, yes, Johnny. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Let me hold it up. This is a vintage pressed glass compote bowl with a grape leaf motif, often used for serving fruits, candies, or desserts. So it is pressed glass. It is vintage. It doesn't have a name behind it. Isn't it beautiful? It doesn't have a name behind it, but let me look further here. But wait, we do have a date. 1985 is where this is from, but it's, hang on, let me look here. It's got good, considerable weight to it. Vintage pressed glass pedestal composer, blah, blah, blah. Let's go down here and look. I'm not for sure on that year, but I'm kind of smiling because of what it says. So it says used, good condition, slightly dirty. Well, first of all, if you put something on eBay, I think it better be clean, right? Award winner, the one and only Johnny Small Pepper. Yes, Johnny, I think you're right. It is a beautiful piece, and I passed it up the first time, and I thought, I think I'll just get that. So, and usually, guys, my pieces, most, if I can do it, are wiped down with a disinfectant wipe or alcohol because I always clean my items. I couldn't stand knowing that I let something go out into the world like that. I'll give y'all a measurement on it. And thank you for being here. We're looking at about 9.5 inches across. It does have a depth of approximately 5 inches. Beautiful pedestal, beautiful piece if grapes are your thing. And this is a hollow up in here, but it's just a beautiful piece. Johnny's in rare form today, but I thought it was beautiful. It's that big. And why not, right? It's a big one. It does have some weight to it, too. Even, usually pressed glass is what it implies many uh, layers of glass pressed together. So we all know perfect for fruit or seasonal items. Yep, Johnny, it sure is. And whenever something's pressed, it's going to be heavy. And I'm becoming quite inept on recognizing, certain things. And I guess it comes with the territory. Yep, put you some fruit. You could use this as a serving dish if you wanted to. You could. And how beautiful would that be to do that? I mean, that just screams style and sophistication right there. Face the ace will be drunk. You have quite the eye, Gina, and you put up with ruffians like me. Johnny, you just are full of personality like the, your present company, and you're a good guy. And hey, why not add a little bit of excitement to the mix, right? I say silly things all the time. For instance, on my video, Friday, when I just could not stop laughing. You guys are something else, I'm telling you. So, thus far, this is all I have at the moment, but there are other things around, and there will probably be another thrifting adventures between now and um, the auction on Thursday. Haven't got I'm gonna, now be warned, I'm going to use Tammy as a thumbnail. I can't help it. It just goes along with everything that I want to use, and it's rather comical. So I have to use it. I already have a plan about how I'm going to use Tammy. I said, boy, she's got a warped sense of humor. But I have a plan. You never go into anything without a plan, right? We can't fly by the seat of our pants all the time, right? But I did do pretty good on Friday. There was a box that went out that weighed 17 pounds. And of course, shipping has gone up. And really, you know, I do it through pirate ship as well as a lot of people, but we can't control the price of the post office. I can already see an incline in their prices. And, it's just the way of the world, the we can't control the cost of shipping. And this is even through pirate ship through a discounted. Yes, Johnny, do you have any suggestions? And I quit fooling with UPS because you got this box and they've already determined for you what's in it. And I'm like, that is insane. And I will not use them. Yeah, it's pretty good. I will not use UPS. I don't want any surprises. Well, this, whatever, I won't deal with them. And plus, the post office is a lot closer. But when something is predetermined by UPS of what should be in a box and what it should weigh, I have a problem with that. And I'm like, see ya, because I won't deal with them. There is the post office, and so, isn't that crazy? But no, I will not deal with UPS. They got their last thing for me. You can bet that. I don't think their tactics are very fair. It is unreasonable and ridiculous, just saying. But Johnny says insured post office is a good service, uninsured UPS stolen. Oh my goodness. That is something that I hope no one has to face. And we're getting, as we get closer, I agree with you completely. As we get closer to the holidays, these thieves, these porch pirates, they're looking for that window of opportunity. And there probably will be some stolen packages, but you with the United States postal system, they are covered. Will it take you a while to get it? Yeah, because that's how they are. It's the government. The government wants you to. If you owe the IRS, you better pay them. If they owe you, they drag their leg. But just be aware with the holiday. I mean, the holidays will be here before you know it. And my yard is so long from the front. And see, I have a larger mailbox. My mailbox is about like that and about that wide. And I have a longer yard. I could have nailed somebody before they got to the end of it. But, there are people that will steal packages. And it really is. And I tell you, here's another thing, guys. This happened a couple of weeks ago. And somebody got shot. What these young people are doing is going to people's door, ringing or knocking on the door, kicking the door, and then they're running. Well, one teenager got shot because of it. These older people are, they don't like that. And yeah, to ring someone's door, we're not living in the 70s and the 80s. People will shoot you. We're not living in a time where people are not aware of their surroundings and they'll light you up. It used to be a big joke back in the day, but it's not funny anymore. Thank you, Lenore. Because somebody with that young boy was shot in the leg, but he shouldn't be banging and kicking on people's door. And then you wonder where the parents are. I think a lot of times the younger generation today, they get to do what they want to. They're turned loose on society. And back when we were kids, we knew better. We knew better. And now it's a different world out there today, guys, where just about anything goes. And like I said, when we was kids and we got caught, it didn't end so well, right? But I don't ever recall knocking on someone's door and running. I'll have to say that. Mama Cho said I would never get away with anything like my grandchildren do. Here, I think this is the issue, guys. A lot of times, a parent tries to be a friend to that child. You cannot do that. They have plenty of friends. Otherwise, they need you as a parent as an example of what's right and what's wrong. They have plenty of friends. Thank you, Lenore, for dropping that. But there's so many things out there that are really deadly. They really are. And just 25 miles from me is the state of Kentucky, and you hear about every day on the news where someone was shot or they had someone shoot through the house of an innocent person and harm a child. And so it's really scary, that we live in a world where, of course, not so much here in Indiana. I'm sure more goes on in other states, but it's really scary. There's gang members over there and they will shoot you if you do the wrong thing. They will come by your house and shoot it up, and they don't care who's in it. And the crime is really bad, but we have to be safe. There's a lot of things that, if children are out late at night, there's a lot of things that can happen. I'm not saying take away privileges, but what I am saying is set boundaries for those children, because I tell you what, they get out there and trouble comes very quickly. And for one thing, a lot of the children are impressionable by other people, and some of them are doing the wrong things. And it's hard today for a youngster to step back from a situation and see that it's totally wrong and there are consequences for those actions. We really have to be careful. But my yard's real long, so I just unleash the hound. See, you can't do that today. Even though someone may be on your property ready to steal something or break in your house, you cannot do anything physically and get away with it. You can't do it. So let's say a burglar's hurt. Guess who's they're going to blame that. And it's like the laws are not good, really not, you know. But that's the kind of world we live in today, guys. It's full of a lot of things. So more than likely, I will probably be thrifting an additional time this coming week, so that I'd like to move some of this other stuff. I've made more room for my stuff. I'm still not done. It's a work in progress, but anyway, I know this was a short one, shorter than most of them, but you know how I am. I come on and share this stuff because you never know with an upcoming auction where someone may see something that they want or can't live without. So, guys, I'm going to let you go to enjoy the rest of your evening. You guys stay safe. Love you guys, and see you on next Thursday. Love you guys. Bye bye. At 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Thank you so much, and love you too, Sissy. You guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you for being here. Bye bye.